Good evening. This is James Nolan. I am the chairman of the Middlesex County Improvement Authority and call this meeting of November 13th to order. We always begin our meetings with the salute to the flag. So if everyone would unmute themselves, please, and join me. Let's see, a couple more unmute, please. And pledge allegiance
to the flag
of the United
States
States
of America
and
to the republic for which it
stands,
stands,
one nation,
under
under God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Very good. Carol, I am here. Would you do the rest of the roll call, please?
Commissioner Abbey,
Here,
Commissioner D'Agostino,
here,
Commissioner Vasquez.
present,
Okay, thank you. And Commissioner Yuckna.
here,
All right. Would you go?
Thank you, all present.
do the
Additionally, Chairman,
Yes.
we have on the line tonight our Executive Director, James Polos, Liam Brennan, the CFO to the Improvement Authority. I am Carol Berlin, General Counsel from the General Counsel's Office. Chris Langhart is on the line. He is our bond counsel. And George Devaney of Keywood Associates is also here.
Very good. Thank you. Would you do the sunshine law statement, please?
This meeting today conforms with Chapter 231, Public Law 1975, called the Open Public Meeting Act, and as per the requirements of the statute, notification of the meeting was published in the Star Ledger and Home News Tribune, filed with the Clerk of Middlesex County.
Very good. Jim Polos, any committee reports?
Yes, very briefly, we got approval just yesterday from the state to go out with our bid document for the recycling program. Want to thank our legal team and the whole recycling group for all of their efforts to finally get that approved. That should be out on the street on Monday so that we can get it back and be able to award. We're hoping to award that at the February meeting 2025 for our March kickoff. So again, that's been a real positive. With your permission, Chairman, I can run through some of the other quick updates on some of our projects.
Please.
We are on target to open up the parking deck at the Cancer Institute of New Jersey, the Jack and Cheryl Morris Cancer Institute. On January 13th is our target opening date. We've made quite a bit of progress, so that's we're really happy with how that is progressing. We are in the midst of the 30% design, proceeding with our 60% design in North Brunswick, and that is moving ahead. We did receive the full approval of our funding agreement for the New Brunswick project, and we're just basically beyond concept, starting to work on 10% with respect to that, have a series of meetings set up with Amtrak and Transit, and that's moving ahead quickly. That's all I have to report, sir.
Terrific. Any old business?
No, sir.
Any new business?
No, we do not.
All right, so Carol, I'm not going to ask you to read all of these items. I am going to make a motion to handle this as a consent agenda. So if someone would make a motion.
motion, Yuckna,
And a
second, Christine.
All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
And Carol, I'm corrected, all these are published, right?
Correct. They've been posted.
Thank you very much. All right, then I'm going to ask for an approval of the minutes of the meeting of October 9th. Can I get a motion?
motion, Paul.
Second?
Christine, second.
All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? No. All right, we will move into public comments on resolutions only. Charlie, are you here tonight? Is anybody present?
Right now, we do not have anyone with their hands raised.
Okay, so we will move forward. We will close public comments on resolutions. Then I would like a motion to approve the resolutions. Can I get a motion to approve the resolutions?
Motion, Yuckna.
And a second?
Paul.
All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? No. Okay, so then,
Chairman, may I interject one thing, just one item for the record?
sure.
The refunding of the Ed Services Commission bonds is going to result in several $100,000 of savings for the taxpayers of Middlesex County. I just thought that should be duly noted.
Absolutely. Very good. Thank you. All right, we need a motion for payment of vouchers. Would somebody make a motion for payment of vouchers, please?
Motion, Christine.
And a second?
Second, Paul.
All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? No. All right, we will move into the public session. Has Charlie showed up yet?
We do have one hand raised, but allowed to talk.
It's what? Yeah, let them in, please.
Hello.
Hello, Charlie.
Good evening. You guessed correctly. It's me tonight. Charlie Cradaville, New Brunswick today. I have a few
Good
questions
evening.
for the board. Good evening, sir. I wanted to confirm the timeline for these train station projects. Is it correct to say that the construction of the New Brunswick train station project is projected to be complete in November 2028?
Jim Polos?
We haven't finalized the date. That was an original estimate put out. We haven't finalized the actual design 100% yet, Charlie, but as soon as we do that, we'll have a much more specific estimated target date. But that was the original timeframe that was put out, correct?
Okay, so fair to say on track for that?
Was
No
that a
pun
play on
intended.
words, Charlie? Was that? Yes, you could say that it's on track.
Okay,
Right.
great. And then the North Brunswick train station, fair to say that projected completion is December 2029?
At this point, that is the estimated timeframe, correct?
Okay, great. And I heard in your report, Mr. Polos, January 13th, so that would be the Cancer Center parking deck being open to the general public? Is that what I understood? Is that correct?
That would be the Cancer Center deck open for RWJ's use, which is the employees and staff, because they need to be there to start to ready the building. So whether or not it's fully open to the public at that point, still to be determined, but certainly will be opened up for employees and staff of the hospital.
Got it. And so currently it's for construction workers only?
In its current form now, yes, Charlie, correct. Right now, it's only construction workers, but as of January 13th, the intention is to move staff and employees, nurses, et cetera, into the facility.
All right. And when would the Cancer Center itself open? Is there a completion date targeted for that?
I don't have a specific completion date yet. That's been issued by the hospital. So I'm hesitant at this point to say what that might be.
Okay. Well, the final point I just wanted to make is about, access to these meetings. I know, Chairman, you often, mention me by name because you have a high likelihood that I'm the only person on the call from the public. And, I appreciate the opportunity to speak to you and to attend your meetings, but I think that everybody would be better off if we had more public participation in the meetings. And I think that, some of the things I've suggested in the past would be good to consider, especially at this time of year as you, plan your 2025 meeting calendar. You should have these meetings accessible so that folks can use the Zoom app to join. I'm looking at the phone numbers that are available to join, and I don't see any toll-free numbers, or I should say, I don't see any local numbers for us here in Middlesex County. I think these are all numbers that if folks are dialing in on their landline phones, they would have to pay a long distance to be able to dial in. And, frankly, we should have modern technology. We should be able to join using an app and, just have a link on the website. I'm not saying to take away the phone access. It's good to have phone access. You should have it from a local number so folks don't have to pay to join the meeting by the minute. And you should have a Zoom feature where people can join from their mobile phone or their laptop computer or their desktop computer, and we could all choose whether or not to have our cameras on and see one another when we speak, as opposed to having essentially an audio-only conversation. I think that, most boards that are doing serious work are using modern technology to do it. And you know, the technology exists. It's available. Still a mystery to me why this board stands out as one of the only ones that's still doing audio-only meetings. So yeah, I would encourage you to as you put out a notice of your 2025 meetings, to you know, consider using more advanced technology to enable the public to join. I think you'll find that you'll get more people joining the meetings, and I think that would be good for everyone. So I hope you'll consider that, and that's all for me tonight.
Thank you, Charlie, and thank you as always for your participation. All right. We do not have an executive session, correct, Carol?
Correct, Chairman.
Then that concludes our meeting. Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn?
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you.
Bye. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, everyone. Take care.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.